All right.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Killing it.
Days are getting lighter as we progress.
Oh, isn't summer a beautiful fucking thing?
I can't wait. The days at the moment are fantastic.
Yeah, the nights are still cold as anything, but...
Yep. But I'll take a cold night.
My beer.
No, that's all right.
Oh, terrible noise. All right, let's go.
No, it's a great noise. I don't know. It's just, I can handle cold nights. Warm days is where I'm at.
Yeah. And this is up here, these are the best. Best. Coming into spring, and then just like that morning, there's always that really specific morning where you wake up and the ground's dewy and there's that smell and you just know that spring's turned. It's just a very specific smell in the air.
Yep.
I get very excited.
Yeah. No, it's coming. Be good to kick this bit of cold in the arse. As listeners can probably tell, the cold has given me the lurgy. I'm fighting fit, but it's probably not the best listening tone of voice.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. You've got a sexy voice.
99% of the
face for radio.
99% of the district is suffering of the lurgy at the moment.
Yeah.
So
no, it must be coming around quick because our oak tree, our apricot, like all of our fruit trees are just starting to go crazy already. Like they're all fully budded.
Yep.
Like fully ready to go.
Yeah, actually our lemonade trees just started pushing some buds, so it'll be cracking again soon, which is good.
Yeah. No, it's I think it's going to be a banger season for fruit. Our apricot tree hasn't looked this excited for a very long time.
Apricots for days.
Apricots. Yeah, well last time the apricot tree looked like this, it was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yep.
And we're only just getting through the jam we made.
Yeah.
Fuck, we made a lot of jam.
Mum and Dad had an apricot tree when I was a kid, and good season, we'd go down once a week and fill like those big 20-litre pails.
Yeah.
Just fill them full out. You'd give them to everyone, because what else do you do with them?
Mate, they're fucking... Well, they're an annoying fruit in every single way because you can't pick them before they're ripe.
No.
The birds get to them just as they're getting ripe.
Yep.
They don't ripen once you pull them off the tree. They just go brown.
They're horrible.
So you've got to eat 400 kilos of fruit in 2 days, or turn it into piles of jam, or give it to everybody else because... By God, it's not the most ideal fruit, I guess.
No.
I wonder if you can gas ripen apricots.
Don't know. Might be hard to patent it. That might be our chat. We were just talking about what we're going to patent. That might be our patent.
We might have to get onto that.
We've got a community garden at Wairema and a community stall, I guess, at the hall there.
Yeah.
And so people, if they got extra zucchinis and chocos and stuff, they just go and dump them at the little vendor stand thing, and other people could just cruise past and drop off some bananas and pick up a cauliflower or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a pretty decent way to get rid of your wasted.
Yeah, I guess if someone's doing it tough and really needs some fucking veggies.
Or if you've got 400 kilos of apricots and you want a couple of cucumbers or something.
Yeah.
But it's been going for a while.
Is there always fruit in it?
Yeah, there's always stuff there.
Yeah, okay.
And then they've planted their own just herbs and chilies and little tomato vines up the side of the hall. Yeah, okay. And it's sort of like a community churchy thing, but I don't know. Oh. People seem to like it.
Yeah. Well, we've got you have to pay for it, but the van, I guess, it's just a van up the road from us. And the lady who organises just gets all the local produce and juices and shit from everywhere and puts them in the van. There's just a little honesty coin box there, and you just throw in your bloody...
Oh, she doesn't drive around.
No, it's just... Right. It's like a derelict van with its boot up, back door open, and it's just full of shelves with fruit and veggies, and there must be a juice maker somewhere.
Because there used to be a fella when I'd only been a little kid. I used to come out to my grandparents' place at Greenmount, Tom the fruiter, and he had a van. He'd come in, he had the scales and all and you'd do all your fruit and veg shopping at your house.
Yeah, okay.
And he'd weigh it all out and bill it all out at your house.
That's pretty cool. I wonder if services like that, do they still exist?
Don't know. No idea.
That'd be well, I guess you can order those there's a million farm.
Yeah, well, there's the farm shop at Westbrook, and you can just order a family fruit box or whatever.
And they just give you whatever they
call
got.
past and pick it up.
Yeah.
So, because seasonal fruit has disappeared.
Yeah.
It's
you can just get whatever
round.
fruit you want now.
Yeah.
I guess they're either getting it from overseas or they're gas ripening it or however they do it. I don't know.
Don't know.
Because I know one of the fellas who supplies veggies to a couple of the big supermarkets, and they have quite big incentives for shelf life preservation, like getting their stuff to last longer on the shelf.
Yep.
So whether that's like picking it earlier, I don't know. They never really went into it, but it was super interesting. So I guess there's a whole system.
Well, I know Woolies have got like the sticker system for the avocados where like they'll pre-label them like eat me in 6 days or...
Oh, yeah.
So they you're not buying 10... I don't eat avocado very much, but yeah. You're not buying 10 ripe avocados and they're all fucked by the third one.
The third one. You just got a pile of black avocados in the bottom of your...
I don't know what you do with them at that point. I've seen every hack in the world that people put them in water and put them in freezer and...
Yeah, freezer? Freeze your avocado. That's fucked.
I don't even eat the fucking things. Can't stand them.
I don't mind the odd avocado. We live in like... There's a heap of farmers around us that grow avocados like off the range.
Yeah.
They got fucking avocados for days, but like I'll make a mad guac with some tacos or something, but that'll be it. That's about all. Like I'm not a...
I won't have avocado on toast for breakfast.
No,
thank you.
Not my jam. Well, you noticed that we're smoking 2 different smokes.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks to the lurgy.
Stricko didn't want to commit to a Toro tonight, so he's smoking a Connecticut Shade. But I'm smoking a true Warfighter original, a classic, the 50 cal Maduro, which we were talking about last week. And it's like probably my all-time
It's our
favourite.
goat.
Yeah, it's just... It never lets you down. The flavour profile of it's ridiculously delicious. Starts off smooth and dark and chocolatey, gets like nice and bitter and cocoa-y toasted towards the middle, and then you just get this...
They just look cool too. They got that real dark, oily, heavy-looking wrapper.
Yeah, and it is oily too. Like it's a really, beautiful. It's just a good smoke. It's top.
It hangs in your mouth like for a good 18 hours after you've finished smoking it.
Yeah.
You've still got a nice...
And it's a Nicaraguana Pura, so it's everything's from Nick. It's just everything about this smoke is just beautiful. They've got new labels on them now.
I was just going to say, I'm excited to see the new bands.
Yeah, for the field ones. I'm really excited for them. The new Garrison labels are beautiful.
They are. They're really nice.
But, we haven't gotten a shipment with the new labels in them yet, so I'm looking forward to them.
Yep. That'll be good. It'll be good to get some new ones in and get them out to people.
Absolutely.
It'll be very exciting.
Such a good smoke. I'm excited.
Yeah.
To get into the reviews
I was
from last week.
You've held out for a week.
I've held out for a whole week.
You didn't even ring me off air and tell me the review. No,
I'm far too keen. I've saved it and everything. Emma's actually saved it for me and sent it to the chat so that I've got it, and she's put it all in line. But this is how long this review is.
Wow.
It's a proper review. So my first edit is it wasn't a chick, it's a dude who wrote this. I don't know why I thought it was a chick, but
because dudes generally don't have the time to leave reviews.
Yeah. All right, so I'm not going to read the place. I'll just keep it blank. But this new pub on the surface seemed like a charming spot for a family meal. They were incredibly accommodating, finding a perfect spot to park our pram. A very small victory in an often fraught world of dining with an infant. And the food, absolutely delicious. Each dish that made it to our table was cooked perfection, a solid 5 out of 5 culinary experience. Sadly, this is where the praise ends. Our first challenge was the seating. Hardwood chairs that would make a monk reconsider his vow of silence. After 45 minutes of waiting, yes, you read that right, 45 minutes, my backside was numb and my soul was weary. To add the insult to injury, they managed to mess up three of our meals. Now, everyone makes mistakes, but this level of culinary confusion is worthy of its own reality TV show. And then there's the small matter of the bill. In the chaos of a crying child and the desperate need to escape the medieval torture device masquerading as chairs, I blindly tapped my card, later realising the total was significantly higher than expected. It seemed we were charged for an extra palmy and some phantom sides. I suspect the waitstaff, in their order-fumbling frenzy, accidentally added an item instead of removing them. But wait, there's more. The septic tank out the back needs some serious attention. Let's say the aroma wafting through the car park was less country air and more biohazard zone. To his credit, presumably the owner offered us a round of drinks on our next visit. A nice gesture, but I'm not sure I'm ready to risk another encounter with those chairs, the chaotic service, and the potential surprise charges. Overall, this pub gets a 2 out of 5. Delicious food, but the abysmal service, questionable billing practices, and pungent plumbing issues made it a place I won't be rushing back to. Like the descriptive... When I sit in a chair...
But that's a nicer way of putting it than the chairs are shit, the staff suck. Like, you read through it and you go, oh yeah, that's disappointing, but it's...
Yeah, absolutely. You can understand, like I said last week, these guys are learning by doing, and that's perfectly fine. Yep. Everybody needs feedback. We've gotten feedback on this. We've gotten feedback on our other companies. You as a mechanic shop, me as a farrier, you're always looking to improve stuff. And there's a way to describe things that need improvement that isn't, this is a fucking terrible place.
Yeah.
Fuck off, cunts. Yeah. It's more... There's a few things, and just to write it in such a creative manner. When I first read that, I just lost my mind. It's so good.
And something like that can really, really hurt you wanting to go back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they might look at that and go, well, we better get some cushions for the chairs.
Yeah.
Like, we went to a place in Toowoomba here a few years ago for my birthday. They just built this massive big smoker.
Yeah.
Had all the advertising was about their smoked meats and all this.
Yeah.
Rocked in, booked a table for, like, parents on both, like 18 of us, 20 of us.
Yep.
Got in there, oh, here's the menu now. It's been raining all day, so all the wood's wet, so we can't do any of the smoked menu tonight. So we can do like a fucking Caesar salad or like a palmy, but with just regular chips because we can't do like the fancy smoked chips.
Okay.
And we're like, there's 18 of us. And we're like, great. Can we just have 9 Caesar salads and 9 palmies?
Yeah.
And so when we were leaving, they were like, really sorry about that, because the other family that was there at another booking got up and left. They were like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
I was like, can you not just build a little shelter?
Yeah.
Like, wood is pretty easy to keep dry.
Yeah. Been doing it for probably thousands of years.
So
now.
Out of like a 24-item menu, it had reduced them to 2 because of rain.
Man, that's bad planning.
And I was like, a few people at our table were grizzling and carrying on. I was like, it sucks. It's a shitty way to run a business, but maybe...
It is what it is, son.
Yeah. It's just, it is.
Yep.
So we all got fed. The food they cooked was good. It wasn't like
yeah.
it was a bad experience. And they did give us a round of drinks as well, but it's like, come on, guys. Like,
and they probably learned from that. They probably
100%. They would have been sitting there going, fuck, why didn't we just put a tarp over a bit of firewood?
Or drag it inside.
Oh, no, it was a big, like... Oh, the firewood, maybe. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, they could just keep it in the doorway.
Or light the smoker early and just keep the wood hot and warm. Anyway, it's
there's one sniffle.
It's one of those things that's just like there's a way to do it, and it's the same. yourself. If someone comes into your face screaming and carrying on, that wall just goes up.
Oh, absolutely,
instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're all humans, right? Like you fucking
people ring up and they go, "Hey, mate, I'm just having this issue, and we're just a bit of a disappointment." Yeah, no trouble at all. I agree, it sucks. Let's get you. What can we do to make this easier for everyone? Anything we can do. I've sent customers. I had a bloke, through no fault of his or mine, had a brand new part failed out of the box. He'd driven down from Springshaw, which is 7 hours, 8 hours.
8 hours.
Driven down here.
With the state of the roads now, probably.
Yeah. So he'd driven down, booked a motel for 2 nights, got the job done. On the test drive, the brand new part failed catastrophically. And I was like, mate, there's nothing, literally nothing we can do. Nothing we've done wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, well, how long for a new part? I said, it's 10 to 14 days out of the US.
Yeah.
So I was like, jump in my ute, go home, take my personal car, take it back to home, because he had cattle and shit to look after.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you don't have to do that. I was like, no, well, I've got another vehicle. I live 15 minutes away.
Yeah. And a wife, if I can get picked up.
And it means that when the new part come in, we fitted it up. We did like 300 Ks to make sure. We drove it. And then I just... And he come back down. The car was fully washed, full tank of fuel. He couldn't have been happier.
Yeah.
Whereas other people could have just it would have just blown their stack.
Yeah.
I want all my money back and
Yeah.
this and that,
Yeah.
and you can pay for this and put me up for a week. And
Yeah.
you just go, nah, champ.
Yeah. Like, surely. And that's the thing, like, it's the same, like, with, like, any business, is if you stay in contact with people and just explain what's happening,
Super simple process.
nobody cares.
No.
Literally 0 people will care. But it's the guys that go dead silent on you and try to avoid you, and then you get rolled up.
Yeah.
And then by the time you do get them on the phone, you're ready to go and stick them, like, hang them by a tree.
Just wipe them completely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it was. But yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Your reviews,
Absolutely.
because no one at that venue is going to feel personally attacked.
No. No. And, like, you know, once again, it's a new pub. At this point, it was a very new pub. They had to, and I can attest they have fixed a lot of their problems.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just think, having that creative, and, like, it's good for people to read. Like, it gave me a laugh.
Oh yeah, that's
like, you get a free laugh.
No,
like,
that's great.
Yeah,
That's really good.
so I don't know. Anyway, we'll if I come across more, I'll
need to
shout
spend some
them out.
time reading a few reviews. Did you catch the F1 this week?
I did.
You did. I caught the 15-minute highlight reel because I was out to it all day Saturday, and then we had a netball carnival at Condamine on Sunday. So I was like, I just watched the 15-minute recap.
Yep.
It looked like a pretty decent.
Yeah, you wouldn't fucking read about it. They just raced cars.
No way.
Yeah, crazy, right? And then it was there was a couple of really good highlights. Fucking Ferrari. I don't know what. There was some brilliant memes for fucking, like, Hamilton. It's like, obviously he's been having dramas with that car. He, like, hasn't meshed with that team yet. New driver for the team. Like, you know, it always takes a little while to settle in.
Yep.
But what's his fucking name? Why have I gone blank on
Leclerc?
Thank you. I keep thinking it's Sainz.
Sainz is the last driver to win for Ferrari.
He's Leclerc had a fucking fast car for quali.
Yeah.
Fast. Like, obviously podium.
Well, he P1, didn't he?
P1. Yeah, podium.
Yeah.
Beat everyone out the gates. It's fucking killing it. 2 seconds up the track.
Yeah.
Loving it. Gets on the radio. What did you guys do to this car?
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, well, we spoke about it beforehand. We just made a couple of adjustments. Mate, with these adjustments, which I said not to do, we're going to be lucky to end up on the podium.
Oh, no way.
And just through the race, the deg just kept going and kept going. P1, P2, P3,
no.
P4. I think he finished P5.
Really?
Yeah. And he was like spewing. He's like, holy dooly.
They must be paying him a fortune
they must
because
be
he's still
paying.
signed with them for a few years.
And, like, he just has nothing but fucking... They have nothing but problems.
Yeah.
If it's not bad pit stop strategy, it's fucking bad car setup or something. Like something.
They always get it wrong.
They always get it fucking wrong 100% of the time. But, like, Oscar and Norris just raced their heart out. Like, Zach Brown, I watched a video on him this week. His car collection is next.
It's borderline
level.
Jay Leno.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
So he's got 2 rules in his collection.
Yep.
The main one is every car in his collection had to win in its class for its time.
Yeah,
So they're all winners.
Yeah,
every single one.
that's
so
great.
he's got 3 F1 cars.
Yep.
He's got the original. He's got 2 of the karts that won the championships for. I should have written notes. 2 of his favourite McLaren drivers or whatever.
Yep.
And then, he's just got rally, fucking, you name it. Like, there's just a million cars. He's got V8 supercar in there that he drives around. That he drives around the Bathurst track whenever he fucking wants.
Yep.
Crazy. It's a whole different level. And I thought he come from a bit of money, but he come from nothing. His mum was a mad hustler. She's worked at a travel agency.
Yeah.
And he got on Wheel of Fortune, won the top prize of Wheel of Fortune and won a shitload of stuff in Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Went to a pawn shop, pawned it all for a go-kart, started racing go-karts, did pretty decent, but realised he was better at negotiating sponsorships for drivers.
Yep.
Started a sponsorship company doing, like, managing sponsors for drivers and turned it into a fucking... Like, he's worth, like, something like $100 million.
He's
now.
made... I think it's 70 or 80% of F1's revenue, like marketing, sponsorship revenue, has all come from Zach Brown.
It's crazy.
Not just McLaren.
Yeah.
Like F1 as a whole.
That's mental. He's just
he's
super interesting cat.
Yeah, he is.
I always thought he was a nice guy and an interesting guy, but after sort of really looking into it, I was like, holy, like this man he thinks different. Like he's just obviously has a different way of thinking about stuff. And the way he's structured McLaren now and the way he's got Norris and Piastri working together, but also fighting but playing fair and still being mates, like more teams need to do it.
Yep.
Don't worry about squabbling over the fucking contracts. Don't worry about this. We'll get it sorted next couple of years. Don't worry, boys.
And he said in an interview with Tom Clarkson a few years ago, like, he sits on that pit wall and knows nothing about what's on any of those monitors.
Yep.
He said he might as well be watching it at home.
Yep.
But he's like, I just hired the best, this guy.
Yeah, it's
the best.
right.
That's their job.
Yep.
I'll keep the team paid.
Yep. And happy.
Yeah.
No, he does an unbelievably good job at team morale.
Yep.
And like they raced hard, but you could see that they had the respect for each other to race really hard, but keep it
Norris can't
decent.
afford another Canada.
No, but so he was in front. So the last 3 laps.
Yep.
So they did, super quick recap for everyone that didn't watch it. They did 2 different strategies for Norris and Piastri. Piastri did a 2-stop.
Yeah.
And Norris, if he had committed to the 2-stop, best outcome for him was 3rd or 4th.
Yeah. Okay.
So they just said, do you want to risk it to get the biscuits, son?
Yep.
1 stopper.
Yeah.
And he was like,
it's up to you.
Let's go, buddy.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah.
So he did the 1 stop, come from 3rd to 1st, obviously, because then Leclerc and Piastri pitted twice. So then he just kept keeping on. So he just managed his tyres well, especially for a Norris race, kept his cool, didn't get stressy, was just like, did really well. But obviously Oscar on the newer tyres, lap 8, getting closer. Lap 4, on his ass.
Yeah.
Lap 3, this is your opportunity to overtake. Come flying down, DRS, open
he
up.
locked up.
Yeah.
Turn 1?
Yeah, turn 1. Come flying down the straight.
Yep.
And was about to, you could see his little racing brain was like, I reckon I could squeeze into the middle.
Yeah.
And then straightened his wheel, locked up, fucking went wide, and then just let it go. And that was he knew, in the after press meeting, he knew that he had one opportunity. If he left it, the next round, like he wouldn't have had the heat.
Yep.
So he's like, I just tried. It wasn't close enough. Let it go.
Work.
And so, like, any other, like, year or teammates, I don't think there's too many in F1's history that show that respect for each other's championship.
Yeah.
Especially in the last 2 laps of a race.
You could see that even when Ricciardo was at Red Bull. Like, him and Max are good mates.
Yeah.
Really good mates.
Except when they were on the track.
But, like, you could just see Ricciardo was in his own head.
Yeah.
And, like, he hit him was it Baku, I think? He ran straight up the arse.
Straight up there, yep.
And there was nothing Max did wrong.
No.
You know, but then it's like, it just seems like every race they just piled more hatred of it on each other on the track.
Yeah.
But they're like best of buds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
It's good to see.
It's good to see good racing in a team.
Yep.
And, like, the other thing, not only good, respectful racing in a team, but a team principles with, like, hey, use a racing.
Yeah.
Race.
That's your job.
It's your job.
Yeah.
Don't, like, there's no team orders.
No.
There's no
No. When you get to a point where you're crashing into each other, like...
Yeah, we'll put the trainer wheels back on it. You can't be trusted.
Gasly and Ocon in Australia 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Running both in the points and collided and took them on the restart with fucking 8 laps to go.
With zero need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no,
and so they're
good.
showing the intelligence, they're showing the respect, and they'll be allowed to keep doing that.
Of course
And more teams need to focus on stuff like that, I think, because it does get in, like, you can really, you can tell the teams where they're like, oh, this is our number 1 driver and we need to make sure and you need to cover for him. And you're like, well, this isn't fucking racing anymore. This is, you've got 1 blocker and 1 race car. Whereas now McLaren have got a good car, fast car, 2 good drivers. None of them are stressing about anything else. They're just racing, and it shows in their performance. Their brains are just racing on the track. It's just makes for good F1. And the FIA didn't fuck around. There was no rain.
Oh, that's good.
It was just beautiful. It was just a
because now we've got summer break now, so at least everyone leaves on a good note. They're not coming back cranky and miserable. And, well, Leclerc will be.
Yeah, Leclerc will be real sad. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's Yeah, it was nice just to have. It feels like we've had nothing but a couple of weeks of frustration in that. But yeah, it was good to just see. Good to see just some good racing.
Yep. Yeah, I might even go back and watch the full replay. Yeah, the recap was good. Like those 15-minute recaps are pretty handy for that. When you just time
those little KO minis or whatever.
I just hate, like I always, most weeks I'll get up at 3 or 4 in the morning, social media blackout.
Yeah.
Watch the whole race before I even check emails or socials or anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, we got home from Condamine Sunday night and I was shagged. I was like, I'm not getting up early. So just, threw the 15-minute recap on. So I didn't open Facebook and see Piastri on top of the, or whatever, Lando on top of the podium. So, it was good. But, I'll probably go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, no, it was good. I'm a bit sad that we got summer break now because it just seemed like a bit of momentum back in it.
Yeah, now we're going to pull up for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it is.
Pull up for a little bit.
So, when I was going through socials the other day, I came across, when you were talking about glass blowing and the glass industry. Yeah, pint glass with the bulge.
Yeah.
Like an inch from the top.
Yeah.
It's called a no-nick is the name of that glass. And it was designed in the US, and the whole idea of it was if the glass tipped over, the rim would not hit the table.
Yeah, okay.
Crack. So it made them a lot more because they were hand blown.
Yeah.
And stackable, and that's the only reason it came out. Someone was like, I'm sick of broken pint glasses.
I'm sick of hand blowing a brand new glass because some...
Yeah, and they were like, well, how do we fix this? So they've just put literally like an inch from the top, that 3/4 inch or whatever it is, buffer around it. So if you tip it over, it just hits there. It's obviously thicker, it's stronger, and doesn't crack your pint glass. So there you go.
That's super cool.
That's why we leave our phones on while we're recording. Because they listen to us and they give us cool facts.
Yeah, it still blows my mind that at some point there was some poor bastard hand blowing pint glasses. Can you imagine?
How come a pint glass?
Imagine his fucking lungs. He would have been able to blow balloons up like a motherfucker.
He could have probably lit a fucking hot air balloon. Because I don't think they had pots and beer was just in a... That was it.
I guess so. I guess they started with tankards.
Yeah.
Maybe back in the day, the big porcelain fucking things. And then obviously they got better at glass. But they were still like... blowing the fucking...
Well, I know when I went to when we bought those growlers from the pub in town here.
Oh, yeah.
When I went and did the Forex tour down at Brizzy there years ago now, but it was still in Queensland legislation, in liquor licensing or whatever, that every pub was supposed to still have the machine, because everyone used to just have their own bottle.
Yeah.
And they'd come into the pub, fill it up, and the pub would cork it for them. And so pubs are still technically supposed to have a hitching rail.
Yeah.
And a corking machine because if you've still got one of those original hand-blown
that would be
growler,
so cool.
You're supposed to be able to... this was probably 10 years ago, but I don't imagine it would have come up in a legislation change.
Well, I can't imagine.
I don't think it's a hot topic in Parliament.
I can't imagine too many people have those anymore, though. That's fucking cool.
But you
imagine that.
The thing was, that's what they said to us at the tour, like technically, if you had one, you could walk into a pub and say, fill this up, please, sir. Here's your money, and they'd cork it for you, and
you could take it home.
You take it home, yeah.
Fuck, that's so cool.
Yep.
Like, there's so many. I don't know. There's so many better ways of doing it. Even in Holland, they have a scheme where you buy your carton of beers, whatever fucking beers it is. Let's say because it's Holland. Fucking,
well, it's always going to be a nice wheat beer.
Yeah, delicious.
Preservative free.
You buy the carton and it comes in like, those old milk crate carry things?
Yeah, like a plastic.
Yeah, so it's a hard plastic carton with a little handle on the top.
Yeah.
And your 24 beers sit in that, your glass bottles.
Yep.
You get that off the shelves at the supermarkets, go to your checkout, pay for your beers, whatever. When you come back, if you bring those glass bottles and that plastic carton back, you get like $10 off your carton of beer.
Yeah, right. So it's like the 10-cent can, but...
Yeah, but the brewing company that you get it from gets that back. They wash the glass bottles, re-cork them, re-lit them, re-sticker them, send them back out. So all the beer bottles, not all of them, obviously, they put some new ones into rotation.
Yeah.
But a good chunk of the beer bottles in Holland that you buy from the shelves, they've got this cool patinaed look about them.
because they've been through.
Because they've been just reused and reused and reused. It's such a fucking genius method. Like that 10-cent carton thing's like, the 10 cent buyback thing's fine, but like it doesn't really benefit anybody
Other than whoever, the recycling company.
The recycling's it's meant to be a lie. So it gets put onto ships in China to go to China.
Yep.
They unload it in China.
Yeah.
And then nobody ever fucking sees it again.
No.
Except the fact is China's pollution rate is through the fucking roof because they just dump heaps of rubbish into the ocean, and our recycling's probably part of that.
Heap of cans in
it's
there.
a heap of cans and a heap of bottles.
They mustn't have the beer bottles smashing overhead violence that that wouldn't work in Australia.
Well, maybe it would be better because people would be incentivised not to smash your beer bottle over your mate's head because then you don't get your cheap carton when you go fucking back. It might be.
Hang on.
No, I won't get my discount. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So
what a cool idea.
Yeah, so Grolsch, in Holland, they don't even have like screw tops or pop tops. They have like the old cantilevered plastic cork. That you can't take off. Like you just pop it open.
Yeah.
And it's got like a plastic seal that pushes it down. And so they just wash them out, plug them back up. They don't even put brand new lids on. It's like 100% recycled.
Can you cap them while you're drinking them?
Yeah. So it's like
to keep them going flat?
Yeah, so it never comes off. It's got two wires.
Wire hooks.
Yeah. And you flick the little thing up and it goes...
Yeah,
and
but you can
just put it back on and pull it back down again. So you can get halfway through a beer if you wanted to, put the lid back on. If you're a weirdo, and put it back in the fridge.
Yep.
And it would lose some carbonation, obviously, because it's got a bigger area of thing to fill. But it's not like leaving an open can that tastes like fucking yeasty bread after 20 minutes in the fridge, and makes your fridge smell funny.
Well, I used to take like one of those the big Yeti bottles to golf.
Yeah.
And it put 8 beers in it.
Yeah.
And it'd stay carbonated all day.
Yeah.
It was great.
Because it seals, right? And so, so the Grolsch don't even put new lids on. They just pop them open, clean them out, new machine.
What a good idea.
Yeah, it's a brilliant system. It's a properly brilliant system.
All right, ChatGPT, I need you to patent.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Grolsch is probably already
patented that one.
Probably all over that one. I reckon they might have us beat there.
You reckon they got us beat there? Well, they've been probably brewing beer for a few weeks now.
Yeah, I think they're pretty proficient.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually don't know how long Grolsch has been around for. We were in Austria.
Yep.
And not that Austria is famous for making beers or anything, but we went
for their artists.
Yeah, very angry little man. And we went to a pub that served beer from 1620. It's never shut down. Yeah. Still exists today. Yep. Stain Brewery.
Yep.
That is a fucking long time to be making beer.
Yeah.
That is a spectacularly long time to be making beer.
I think Buffalo Trace's claim to fame is they're the oldest bourbon distillery in the US, but I mean the US has only really been the US since
like 200 years.
Yeah, it's not been very long.
Not very long.
Not 60.
So what's that? What would that? That's 18s.
17s. Yeah, 1766.
Yeah, it's the old anthem.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's That's
a
cool.
mind-staggeringly long amount of time to be making beer for.
Yep.
Properly long.
Imagine the first bloke that fermented something and got fucked up on it.
He would have gotten roasted to start with.
Yeah.
Because it would have smelled like absolute shit.
Well, the Mongols fermented
milk. Mare's milk. Horse milk.
Horse milk.
Yep, horse milk. Because they had a shitload of horses.
That was their alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, super fucking cool fact about that, actually. So there was levels of like dynasty or whatever in the Mongols, and then when Genghis Khan took over like a whole lot of his stuff, his nephew, I can forget his name now, I was only literally watching a video about this the other day.
Yeah.
I don't know, started with a K.
I can't pronounce any of their names.
He took over China.
Yes.
And then he balanced both. So he brought both cultures together.
Yep.
And in his parties and stuff, made sure that both of them were sort of like part of it. Anyway, he had 10,000 horses.
Yeah.
that were white
Yep.
because they got given to him for some reason, but only him and a handful of Genghis Khan's most blessed leaders were allowed to drink the fermented mare's milk from the white horse, because in their culture, white was lucky.
Yes.
And so, like, they had, like, rules on who got to drink what colour horse's milk.
Yep.
It was, like, super important to them back in the day.
I deep dived a podcast. I can't remember who it was now. It might have been, like, a Dan Carlin, one of those, like, 8-episode history of Genghis Khan docos. And
fucking interesting.
They implemented the courier system.
Oh.
So they had outposts that were manned full-time with fresh horses. So if you were sending an urgent message from the steppe to China, your rider could wheel in here, get a fresh horse, quick grab a feed.
Yeah, a bit of fermented mare's milk.
Cook him up, go to the next. And so that's how they grew their empire so efficiently. And also they just fucking killed every person.
Oh, yeah, they loved a good rape and pillage.
Was it Marco Polo rocked up to when they were pushing into China.
Yeah.
And they were like, what is that mountain? Yeah. There's nothing on our maps. There's snow-capped mountain, like we can see it in the distance. And they were like, that's human bones. It was that high.
Jesus Christ.
The ground, when they were riding up to it, the ground was that oily from human fat that their horses were like getting stuck in. It was like just desert. He changed the carbon footprint of the world.
Yeah.
He killed that many people that the earth got cooler. And
he was proficient.
Yeah.
The fucking Germans, good at making
and you know how he started?
No.
He was betrothed to a lady, I guess, when he was a kid. Like 10 or 11 years old. And she got kidnapped.
Oh.
And he was like, it's an honour thing, I've got to get her back. So when he was a teenager, he started getting some raiders together and all from that one little thing, he just grew and grew and grew until he
just got a taste for it.
Yeah. Just was super good at it. And his DNA is in nearly the entire
world. Yeah, there's like a few.
But then they weren't religious. If travellers came to Mongolia and they were Buddhists, or there was no.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit.
Didn't give a shit. No. Do you run your own race, champion?
And I reckon that's why it was a successful. Like, it was a successful empire for a really long time, and I reckon that's why they sort of just let everyone do what they're going to do, and they were like,
do what you want to do, but don't step out of.
Don't fuck with
around.
us. Yeah,
fuck around and find out.
You're part of our trade. If you would like to be part of our trade, be part of our trade. If not, we'll just come and kill you. Like, it's easy. We're very good at that. Here's some proof. Big mountain
of dead people.
Full of dead people. Yeah, no, it's it's super fascinating.
That'd be my pick. I reckon it always jumps between that and Egypt for going back.
My fucking God.
And we haven't got a long enough time slot to talk Egypt. But I would love to see how that operation ran.
Yeah, I've just recently changed my Egypt to Göbekli Tepe.
Yeah.
I would prefer to go back and see why and how Göbekli Tepe was built.
Yeah.
Because it's just recently come back up into news for a whole lot of different reasons. But have you seen the big fucking Manhattan-sized comet that's yeeting its way towards us?
Haven't looked into it, but I saw it mentioned. Is it pretty? Are we? Well, do we need to ring Warfighter and get a heap more cigars?
I think we might need to do a bulk order.
Because we can't send Bruce Willis up to get this one. He's fucked.
So there's 2 Harvard professors that have gone on the record to say there's a 0.005% chance that it's a natural product.
I did see that. Yeah, I didn't know it was a comet.
Yeah, it's the size of Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's come out of the part in space that they call the dark forest.
Yes.
So it's highly congested with clutter and debris and stuff. Our satellites can't see anything in there.
Yep.
It's coming at us at 68 kilometres a second.
It's moving.
It's fucking moving.
It's
it's in a direct line for us. Mm-hmm. So it's making its way. So that's strange because most space-bearing objects will follow like gravitational orbits and stuff. They'll sort of like bounce between things.
Yeah.
But it's made a beeline from the very, very edge of our galaxy. It's come from another part.
Yeah.
And it's making a fucking beeline directly for us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. So they reckon it's going to be here in 3 months. So
really?
Yeah, so
it's quick.
Yeah, so it's the name of the comet is 3I/Atlas.
Yep.
If anybody wants to look it up.
Yep.
But it's massive and it's yeeting it's got a fair fucking yeet on it. So the trajectory. So if it is a comet, chances are it probably is, but I'd like to think it's the fucking aliens because yeehaw.
Yeah.
But it will go past Earth. So just like it will skim past.
We'll see.
I think it will skip between us and Jupiter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
out
the back.
Just out the back, backwards a little bit.
That's fucking cool.
But there's also another thing in the galaxy that's happening that's super rare. Is there's a star that's very close to us that's about to go supernova. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't happen super often in our galaxy. Yeah. It happens in space, obviously.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to see this one. When it goes supernova, you'll be able to see it in the night sky.
Yeah, that's cool.
This led me back to one of the pillars at Göbekli Tepe has this on it.
Yeah, right.
So I think it's pillar... I did take notes.
Good.
Everybody,
Good job.
Very proud of me.
Claps for Ben.
Oh, I didn't write what pillar it was.
It's on a pillar.
So there's a pillar that's the main pillar of conversation, and they think it depicts it's either extraterrestrials or a priest, like a knowledge bringer or whatever, with a night sky and like dinosaurs or like big stuff.
Yep.
And they think the story of all the pillars is why Göbekli Tepe was built, and it was they think it was built after the cataclysm.
Yep.
That fucked the world up for ages.
Yep.
And it was built in a time where they thought people were still hunter gathering. It set society back, so it's like 8,500 years old, I think, something around that 5 or it's between that 8 and 5,000 years old mark.
Okay.
And so in that gap, we were still meant to be hunted. There's not meant to be any mention of like actual civilization, let alone a civilization that was making like
observations.
They knew about the sky, and these pillars are
they're massive,
enormous, and they come from a quarry that's like 50 miles away.
Yeah.
So they must have had like the wheel, or they had tamed horses. There's burial sites near it of just piles and piles of animal bones. So they were eating, like a lot of people were eating in a set pace for a long. So they weren't hunter gatherers.
No,
they weren't nomadic. They were
breeding food.
They were actually farmers, and they were building these temples or pillars, or like nobody really knows what it actually is yet. But the weird thing about it is the top ones, there's levels of them, and the top ones are shit. And the ones that are the deepest and the oldest are really impressive. The carvings are really cool, all that sort of stuff. And so as time went on, their skills got worse, which is not what should happen, you would think.
No, it should go the other way, That's
so cool. I just skipped my brain. I was like, aliens coming, supernova in the sky. We could be in for a flood.
Yeah. No, it does. You lose sleep if you
you can't.
If you think on it too much.
If I take my tinfoil hat off for too long,
that's the blessing and the curse of YouTube, is you can just find interesting things on so many topics. There was a in the 50s, I think I might have talked to you about this off air ages ago. There was an incident in Russia. All these hikers went out to do their like hiking qual. They're like survivalist hikers, and there was a group of 15 of them, I think, from memory. And they found them all after they failed to show up. Yeah. Scattered out in the snow, no clothes on, eyes gouged out.
No, we haven't spoken about this.
Internal organs missing, and it was this fucking thing. And it's called, they called it Dyatlov Pass. And so people were like, it was, they went mad, they had hypothermia. They were like, these were like proficient, skilled hikers, and they found most of them had just like got out of their tent and just run beeline away from the tent, with no shoes on, like middle of winter in the snow, no gear on, and they're like, that's weird. Found the rest of them like mutilated, tongues missing. One had eyes were missing, no internal organs but no external injuries, and they were just like, what the fuck is this? So this went on. They sort of it was people saying it's aliens, people saying it was nothing.
Yep.
They did a LiDAR think it was a LiDAR scan. It was only in 2023 or 2024.
Yeah, this is the cool thing, yeah.
And they found a tin, like a military chest, and a journal with a Soviet insignia on it, and a letter from this guy. And what actually happened was that the Soviets were working on all these energy weapons and ways to fuck with the enemy's heads and bodies, and use a microwave and stuff like that. And these people stumbled into a testing ground.
Oh my god!
Either stumbled in, or they were like,
they were told
now's
to
our
go
chance
there.
to test them. And old mate had confessed it all in this journal, and they'd written down, we've done this, done it. Because as soon as it came to light in the 50s, the Soviets were like, we've put the army on it, we've checked it out, it's
nothing.
Don't
worry about looking here.
Yeah, and that's what they worked out has happened. It only came out 18 months ago.
Yeah.
So the Soviets killed all these people. There was high levels of radiation in the area, so and the radiation isotopes on their skin and in their clothes wasn't the naturally occurring radiation or whatever. It was a direct energy weapon or. And the Soviets were just like, yeah, no, it's all good, nothing to see. But yeah, and so I deep dived that on YouTube. I'd heard about Dyatlov Pass 20 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And was like, oh, that's weird. Like, it's a weird, cool thing.
Yeah.
But then now they found all this. They're like, no, this was actually a military cover-up. The Soviets physically killed all these people. And yeah, old mate, they literally, it just, whatever the process was, it just exploded his eyes and just melted all his internal organs.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, and like, I was watching that at 11 o'clock at night, and then you don't fucking sleep till 1 o'clock because you're in your head, you're like, what the fuck else? What else has happened that we've written off as nothing?
Yeah, that's fucking
so
wild. That LiDAR stuff, not to fucking talk down about your Dyatlov Pass, but that LiDAR stuff is showing up so much stuff now.
Very cool. And I don't know why there's not enough. It seems like every single, whether it's the Amazon or Egypt or anywhere, they're like, we can't get funding.
Yeah. It's like, where the fuck are these billionaires?
Yeah. Fucking go LiDAR the whole thing.
Go LiDAR literally the planet. Let's go. Let's start at the top, finish at the bottom.
Yeah. But I don't do you think people could handle knowing everything?
Well, I think that's the problem. Maybe the LiDAR funding bit's not the problem. It's the then following it up with actual... because people go, it's LiDAR, it can be fucked with.
Yeah.
It's just like when they found those pillars under the pyramids in Egypt in that box. Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone goes, yeah, that's super cool. That's LiDAR, though. It can be interference. They could just be like a weird rock. And everyone's going, well, it's symmetrical. I doubt it. And they're going, well, show us. And you're going, well, fuck, mate. It's like, it's like 150 metres underneath the fucking sand.
Yeah. What do you want us to do?
What do you want us to do? Well, just, you get a shovel, you start digging.
Yeah.
It's going to take me fucking 4 years to dig down there.
And all the guys that have sold all their books on what they've said has happened don't want it to change,
of course, yeah. So you've got the guys who have got the mainstream story that have been selling books to schools and all that. They want to keep selling their books.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think there's a lot. Well, like the Amazon jungle is the exact thing. Like there's a lot that we don't know, and that's just one jungle, and it was planted. It was planted. It's man-made.
Yeah.
There's a thing called dark earth.
Yep.
And it's the soil that's man-made that makes the Amazon. It's got crushed up ceramics, and a whole lot of other stuff in it.
Yep.
And you can mix it with any other soil in the world, and it makes it fertile.
Yeah.
It regenerates itself and makes it fertile. It's
they had to do that because you can't grow shit in the Amazon.
Yeah, it's rubbish to grow because it's just rotten rubbishness.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's got the highest. The other reason, speculation onto why it's man-made is because it's got too high of food-bearing plants for a natural jungle to occur. So there's like a percentage. I don't know what the exact percentage is. Of like in natural jungles, like 20% of the trees are food bearing, whereas in the Amazon it's like 90% of the food in there, 90% of the trees in there are edible. Like it's a planted farm. And when the Spanish explorers came, they wrote in their journals the first explorers wrote in their journals of cities in the Amazon that had millions of people and art and trade and all that stuff. And then they went back to the next guys, same as the LiDAR story. The next guy's like, bullshit, we need to see it for ourselves.
Yep.
Went back, fucking nothing.
Yeah.
They went down the Amazon. The Spanish matadors were like, no, it was fucking here. I'm telling you, it was right fucking here. They couldn't see anything, just jungle. The jungle had overgrown it. And what they found out recently, I don't know how recently, but the Spanish brought smallpox with them and they had no immunity to smallpox. And they literally wiped out the whole Amazon. Millions of people died from smallpox because they had no immunity to it. Yeah. And so they're now only just uncovering with the like tree clearing for the farms and with LiDAR and stuff, they're just uncovering the ruins and the paths and the sculptures of all these lost civilizations in the Amazon.
Wow.
And people have just completely written it off as lies that these Spanish guys had just made up to make their adventure sound cooler.
Yeah, so they got paid
at the other end. But really, that was just like a huge...
We're going to do another, just a history podcast. People are going to be like, fucking what is going on
here? Oh my God,
it's
so fascinating. There's so much stuff. And like you said, YouTube, it's amazing. And podcasts, not this podcast.
Do not get any information from this podcast.
This is not an information podcast whatsoever. But it's the stuff that the things of the world are amazing. We need to do one. We do need to do one on the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
That is a fascinating story because they reckon they know where it is. Yeah. They reckon it's a real thing.
Yep. We through the big shutdown when the kids weren't at school and that, I was getting real sick of reading bedtime stories every night, and it was just like, you've got a certain amount of books in your house.
Yeah.
And so it got to a point where one of the kids was like, "Where do rocks come from?" Or just simple things that you just take for, it's a rock.
Yeah, how are rocks made?
And I was like, this is great.
That's a super fucking good
question.
So
we just YouTube like a 15-minute video on how rocks are made. Yeah. And that was like the bedtime story. And I was like, this is fucking great.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I'm remembering all the school lessons there.
Yeah, that's right.
Such a resource.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable resource. But like there's so many questions. Like it's awesome talking to kids about stuff because they do ask weird questions. And you're like, that's a fucking good question. Like your brain's really good at making up information that you have gaps on. If you ask somebody, a super cool experiment that you can do anywhere at home.
Give it a try, listeners.
Give it a try. Draw a bike.
Yeah.
Draw a push bike as mechanically correct as you can.
Yep.
It's really fucking difficult.
Yeah.
It's unless you're an artist. Like, if you're an artist, fuck off. But like if you're just a normal person that has to draw stick figures, drawing an anatomically correct push bike is really difficult from memory. But your brain goes, I could draw a fucking push bike. What are you talking about? Yeah, piece of piss. And the other super interesting one is they did a psychological experiment on children and adults. So kindergarten and adults on the street. And they had a picture of a bus. It's going to be hard to explain on a podcast, but they had a picture of a bus. And the children, like it was 90% of the kids guessed which direction it was going.
Yeah.
And the adults had no idea. And the kids just noticed that they couldn't see the door, so they just instinctively said it was going fucking left. Whatever. Whereas the adults didn't look for the door. They just tried to look for like a more difficult something explanation. Whereas they're like, I can't see the door. It must be travelling away. Like, it's like that's a fucking incredible insight. But your brain's unbelievably good at making up gaps of information.
Buses can fuck off anyway. There's no way they're that wide and they fit in a fucking single lane.
No,
there's no way.
No way. Fuck buses. Handy though.
They are handy.
They are handy.
We we got our rates today, and we're still paying a public transport fee in a town where there's not a fucking bus or a taxi or I don't think we've even got a bus stop. The kids wait. They don't even have a bus stop to wait at for the bus.
Yeah. I wonder. Do private schools send buses out your way?
Yeah. Spencer catches a bus to school every day, but they just wait out the front of.
But there's no
house.
Bus stop.
No, it just says we stop at this. This is the house we pull up at. Whoever's there can tap their little card on, jump on. Yeah.
Do they have little cards? I had a little clipper thing.
Little cards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That they tap.
Yeah.
You
preload it.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I remember every week I had to pay like whatever it was, $4 or something, and you'd buy a card that gave you 10 trips, and then the bus driver would clip your card.
Oh, like a little loyalty card.
Yeah. It was like a little loyalty card, and it had like 10 little squares on it, and he clipped them. So when you got on, you'd fucking clip it in the morning, and when you got on in the afternoon, he'd clip it, and that was your fares for the week. So you'd give him your change on the Monday, and he'd give you the card.
Yeah, right.
And then they'd clip you a thing.
Yeah.
And he was his name was Bob. He was a Nazi. He made me walk down the drive. He waited. He made everybody on the fucking bus. We lived a fair way out of town. He made everyone on the bus. I forgot my change one Monday morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just give it to you. Nah, go home, get your change. Everyone was like fucking 40 minutes late to school because I had to walk home, get my $4, walk back, get on the bus so I could buy the card. I caught the bus every day I went to school. My parents never, very rarely dropped me off to school.
Yep.
So he knew me incredibly well.
Yeah.
Nah, not getting on the bus unless you got your $4, son.
Well, I had one of the boys' buses broke down somewhere between the interchange and home.
Yeah.
Absolute pissing rain. And they were like, company policy, everyone off the bus.
What?
And all the kids come home, soaked bags, fucking soaked homework, soaked kids.
Well, because they were wet.
It was pissing rain. And they were like, no, you're not allowed on the bus. It's had a mechanical failure. You've got to get off the bus until it's repaired.
Oh.
It was like 25 minutes. I was like, would you not send another bus? Leave them sit on the bus.
Yeah, unless it's on fire. Unless the bus is actively on fire.
Unless there's an active safety concern.
Mm-hmm.
Send another bus out, offload everyone, and then...
Yeah.
No.
No.
All these kids, a full bus of kids, absolutely... And the school's fairly well ripped it in because it's a contractor company that runs the buses. Yeah. I was like, that is a fucking joke.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey? That's, one, dangerous. Yeah. A lot of kids just standing around.
Yeah, just standing in the rain.
Yeah. And it's bad for their health, bad for their gear.
Yeah,
wrecks everyone's fucking
fucked
shoes.
Everything. All the kids had to go and get new where to go buy a heap of new books, and it was just fair dinkum.
Bureaucracy, crazy,
absolute psychos,
absolute fucking psychos.
You would think if you're listening to the background noise in this episode that
we live on a fucking highway. Jesus Christ.
We're doing manies. We're in the back of a cul-de-sac. There's 27
in an industrial
cars.
estate at fucking 7 o'clock at night.
Anyway,
crazy.
We'll try our best. We'll save some more change and buy a studio one day.
Yeah, one day. One day. It'd be pretty cool. We've got some ideas.
Always got ideas.
Yeah.
This little Corona is good.
Happy?
Yeah. It's nice.
You've had one before.
I have, but today with the lurgy that's getting around, I was like, no.
Well, they're dubbing it the 100-day cough.
I haven't had a cough.
Yeah.
I just had a razor blade throat.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could not pull a Maduro tonight.
I've been deeply enjoying my Maduro.
I know. I've been deeply jealous.
Yes, nothing quite beats the old safety smoke.
And what do you got up? Anything coming up for the week, or are you pretty well done? Or
no, we've just been sort of howling this week. It's just it's gotten crazy busy. I don't know why. I guess spring's coming.
Yeah.
It's starting to get warm, so everyone's starting to gear up again. So it's probably 3 or 4 weeks earlier than last year. So that's good. So we're just howling onto that and
back into it again.
Back into it.
That's good. It's good, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want. That's what your business is.
Yeah.
So,
no, we've got nothing exciting coming up. It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
Boring bit of time for us.
No, it's brilliant. Just same old, same old.
Yep.
Well,
very good. Well, I've pretty well run out of cool, interesting. We could have really gone sideways on that.
Well, we need to
stuff, but
we need to keep our segments short.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, like we say at the end of every episode, thanks guys for all the support. Thanks for joining in. You can now watch it on YouTube because we are in colour vision.
We are working on.
Yeah, we're getting better.
On our skills.
I have actually been spending an inordinate amount of time learning the art of editing things. So hopefully it's getting better and easier to listen to, and with the video it should make it somewhat more palatable. But if you guys have, once again, want to reach out, admin at the Garrison Supply Co, Instagram, the Garrison Supply Co, the Facebook group, the Garrison Supply Co Cigar Club, you can talk to us. We're on there pretty active. All the other boys that are sort of supporting us and coming along for the ride are here. We're there, so join the community. But yeah, for this Wednesday, hopefully this has been a nice de-stress and a bit of a debrief.
If nothing, we've given you about 97 topics to go and do some research.
Or we lost you halfway through and you think we're crazy now. Either one, we're cool with
either
or. But yeah, hopefully this sort of took the edge off the week and makes the next 2 days a bit easier for you. And yeah, we'll see you next Wednesday.
Next week, same time, same place.
Same time, same place.
Probably very different topics.
Yeah, hope so.
It changes
sporadically.
Very sporadically.
All right, boys.
Thanks, guys.
And girls.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
See you later.